Hi guys, welcome back to my lady cave where we believe self-care is more. So let's cut straight to the chase. Today we are going to be chatting about getting to know yourself. So self-care is getting to know yourself. We tend to lose ourselves sometimes. In this video, we're going to talk about getting to know yourself, and we're going to talk about 5 questions you can ask yourself in order to get to know yourself. So let's get straight into this video. Okay, so getting to know ourselves. Basically, what I mean by that is kind of like dating yourself. So think about it as like dating yourself. I feel like sometimes in life we tend to go through some things. We tend to experience some things and walk through life with all these different experiences and changes. And then sometimes we tend to lose ourselves because we kind of sometimes go a little too fast, move a little too fast in life. Sometimes things happen really fast in life. Sometimes we encounter certain things in life, and sometimes we put ourselves in the back burner and we kind of forget about ourselves. And I feel that getting to know yourself really is continual in life. You have to continue to revisit it, and you have to continue to ask yourself certain questions to see if those questions have changed. To see if those answers have changed. And to see what has stayed the same, because you're going to still be the same person. However, you are going to change as a person. There's going to be a lot of things that happen in your life. You're going to grow. You're going to learn a lot of things. You're going to mature, a lot of different things. So we have to continue to revisit getting to know ourselves. Sometimes, like I said, we stop that because things happen in life. And so we have to continue to revisit it. So there are 5 questions that I suggest you ask yourself every now and then, especially when you just feel like, you're just feeling that mood where you're confused, you really don't know, or you feel lost, or you feel like you just have no interest in things. We all get to that point, I believe, where we just feel like we lost ourselves. So there are 5 questions that I would like to introduce to you guys that I feel that you should ask yourself when you are dating yourself. Number 1, what are your strengths? Ask yourself, what are your strengths? What are you good at? Sometimes when people ask me that, I have to think about it. I'm like, what are my strengths? What am I good at? I'm like, I should know this. I know myself. I'm me. I'm the only person that knows me. But sometimes it gets hard when you focus on a lot of other things in life, a lot of other people in life. So when it's time to focus on yourself, it's like, man, I don't know. So ask yourself that. What are your strengths? What are some things that you are good at? If you do not know, then that's when you start to visit that to see what are some things that you're good at. Test it out. Do some things. Cook, clean, drive, whatever. Pay attention to the things that you're doing in your life, and you'll be able to see exactly what you're good at. Talk to people that surround you to ask them, family members, friends. What do you think I'm good at? What is something like if there was one thing about me, what would you say that I'm good at? And just kind of gather that and ask yourself, do you really think that for yourself? If so, add that to your list. All right? Okay. So let's get to number 2. What type of person are you? So when somebody asks you, tell me a little bit about yourself, you're not going to say, oh, well, I like long walks on the beach. I'm about 5'7", brown hair. You're not going to say all that. You're going to tell that person about yourself. Say you're in an interview, or say like you're being interviewed by somebody, or you're on TV, or what would you say about yourself? What kind of person are you? Are you laid back? Are you shy? Are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert? What are you? What kind of person are you? If you don't know, visit it. Ask around. Ask your mom. Hey, mom, what would you say one thing about me? What kind of person am I? And don't just ask one person, ask a couple people and see what they say. And then you revisit that to see, do I really think that's me? And if you feel that's you, then add that to your list. All right? Okay. Let's get to number 3. What things do you like? What do you like to do? What things do you like? That can be things that you're interested in. That can be things that make you happy, things that make you smile. Think about that. What do you like? What do you like? And when you think about that, when you think about those things, if you're having a hard time, ask yourself, when you're doing those things or when you're doing things, how does that make you feel? Think about the emotion that you feel when you're doing it. So if you're doing something and it makes you feel happy or joyful, that's probably something that you like to do. If you're doing something and it makes you smile, or if somebody does something and it makes you smile, that's something that you like. Okay? If you don't know, visit that and see. Do some things, try some things out, try some new things. Remember in my last video, I said self-care is allowing yourself to do new things or to be open to do new things. So try some things out and see what you like. Okay, let's get to number 4. What things don't you like? What are some things that you don't like? And if you get stuck on this, ask yourself the emotions that you feel when you do certain things or when you see certain things or you're around certain people. Are there things that make you angry, irritated, frustrated, feel some kind of way? Those are probably the things that you don't like. Okay? And if you don't know, I wouldn't say visit it. However, pay attention. Pay attention when you get angry. Pay attention when you get frustrated. Pay attention when you're irritated. Pay attention to when you are feeling those emotions and ask yourself what made you feel that way. It's probably something that you don't like. Okay? Once you figure that out, jot that down. All right? Let's get to number 5. What do you value? What do you value? It can be in relationships. It can be in things. It can be in people. It can be in job. What do you value? Religion. What do you value? What are your values? Things that you value. When you figure it out, jot it right on down. If you don't know, I would say visit that. Pay attention. What are some things that you don't budge on? What are some things that you just don't agree with and why? Because it makes you feel like what? Think about that. Think about the type of person you are. And if you've already answered the first 4 questions, I think you will be able to answer that last question. What do you value? Okay? So, these are just suggestions, you guys, when it comes to getting to know yourself or dating yourself. If you ask yourself these questions, you will be in a better place. Okay? So I would say just try it. Ask yourself these 5 questions. Have an open mind. See where it gets you. See what you wrote down. If that's really you, there you go. You kind of revisited that. Now, if you have done it, do it again in like maybe a year. And revisit that and see, is it the same? Has it changed? And can maybe continue to revisit that, because sometimes we don't always have the same things that we value, the same things that we are good at. We might be good at something else that we want to add. We may not be so good at this anymore. You know, I used to be able to dance really good. Not really that hip anymore. Don't really dance. You know, those things change. So what I'm saying is continue to revisit that. Write it down. Keep it and go over it again so that you don't lose yourself. And there's many other questions that you can ask yourself when you're getting to know yourself. These are just 5 that I think that are really, really important. Okay? So that is all for today, you guys. If you would like to join the discussion, go ahead and comment in the comment section below. If you love this video, go ahead and press the thumbs up. If you would like to get notifications when I upload the videos, go ahead and press the bell in the corner. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, honey, and join my lady cave where we believe self-care is more. You guys have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed, and prosperous day. Peace.